Hello, Internet. My name is Bernanarchy, and welcome back to GregTech New Horizons. This is episode 10, and this episode is so late. I am so sorry. The short version of events is that I upgraded my OBS, and some configuration didn't work, and I lost a bunch of footage. And then we had a heat wave, and I just was unable to record for like a week. But I am back. I am excited to be back on this project and recording episodes again. So let's get into it. Because I lost some footage, we're a little bit ahead probably of where I think you probably expected me to be. Steam. All of this, I believe we did in episode 9. I've been working towards getting the this thing done, the blast furnace, and I think I talked through that plan as well. So at this point, all of the resources for that are prepared. We've got them all here, all of our fire bricks, everything. So we're basically ready to go, working on making the fire bricks. I wonder if I can get away with 2 stacks in here. Let's find out. So yeah, all of this should just be in my inventory. That'll make life easier. Perfect. So I just have to make a bunch of fire bricks, and then we can build up the multi-block, get some steel smelting, and then while the steel is smelting, while we're waiting for there to be some steel available to move on to the next sort of steps of the quests, I'll give a tour of sort of the other stuff that I've done, some of what I did intending it to be between episodes, and some of what was in lost footage. But first things first, we should be able to do this, and if I'm right, I can just shift click. Look at that. And then go to this one and shift click, and we get a stack of fire bricks. Why do we only have 9? Oh, because this didn't end up in there. Okay. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, so I can only have one of those at a time. And then I need 10 buckets of water. And my inventory's too full to do this. Let's put some of the stuff we won't need for a little while away. A bunch of water. Couple more there. And then we do the same thing. We make all the concrete, and then we grab these buckets because we need them for water. And then we make all the fire bricks and pull them out. And what else can I get out of my inventory that I don't need right now, just to give myself a little more space to work? There we go. There's 10 of those. Throw them all in. We only have to do this, I don't know, 10 times. Oh, yeah, once. Fresh stack of bricks. Boop. 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 Oh, I forgot to grab the buckets. Yeah. Buckets in. Bricks in. What are we out of? Oh, the calcite. Calcite. Grab our buckets. Bricks. That probably means we are also out of gypsum. Bricks. All right, I think you've seen enough of this. I will be back with you when we are wrapped up here. All right, at this point we have pretty much all of the we have the 100 fire bricks that we actually need. We still need to make the blast furnaces themselves, which we have the things. Ooh, it is nighttime, and I don't have my sleeping bag. Got a little carried away there. Please hold. All right, so as I was saying, we have the 100 fire bricks done that we need, and we just need to make the brick blast furnaces themselves. That's going to take these and this. If we throw all of this stuff in, we should be able to make 4 of these, which along with the bricks will be enough for us to make our what is it? 5 by 5? Yes, like that. And then these go there. And here. And then 2 more layers on top. And if I did my math right, I really hope I did. Perfect. And then, in theory, I should be able to grab some iron and some coke. And each of these can run uh 10 apiece. So like so. Although it looks like it's also probably using one as fuel, which makes sense as well. So I'll need a little more than that, but I'll just put them in the right ratio, and we'll see how many blocks it actually takes to fuel it. I'm not sure how many ticks this recipe is supposed to take. But there we go. That is it. Our bricked blast furnace. Oh, there we go. 2,400 seconds. And each of these lasts 32,000. Is that seconds or ticks? I have no idea. It's got to be ticks, right? So 32,000 is 1,600 seconds. So it does 2/3 of one of these recipes, which means for 6 of them, I need 4 extras. Let's see if that works out. And the work table goes away. Okay, so what have I worked on between episodes, and what's going on with the base? So the most obvious one is if you look up here. I don't like to be too close to this because it's loud. There's a couple more There are a couple more macerators here, just because getting everything ground to make 4 blast furnaces was a lot of macerating, and I got sick of waiting, so I made a couple of extras, and right now, all 3 of them are actually working full tilt. I've got one doing iron, one doing copper, and one doing redstone right now. Also, I upgraded all of these to iron furnaces. Things just get done a little bit faster. I'm not really concerned about the fuel efficiency because my fuel is creosote, and I always have too much creosote. But it's nice to have things be done a little bit sooner. I don't remember if I did this in episode 9 or if I did it when I was trying to record this episode the first time and I lost the footage. I did make the ore finder wand, which is excellent to have. That's super nice. I also set up this station here. This is just to build tools out of wrought iron. I ended up converting a bunch of the iron ore that smelts into nuggets, converting those nuggets into wrought iron, and wrought iron tools last 50% longer than regular iron tools, and they will mean that I don't have to spend a ton of my steel on tools right away, which is excellent. What else have I done? I made a clipboard. I did the clipboard quest. I haven't started keeping track of a to-do list yet, and I will figure out probably my to-do list once we have steel. But for now, there's a clipboard that's not doing anything. It's bedtime. Upstairs, pretty much the same. This hasn't changed. I just went and, grabbed a bunch of lava. These are the tanks that were holding my experience before, and they became available, so grabbed some lava so it's easy for me to refill this and use it when I need to. Downstairs, I did a couple of things. One, we've got this tank here that holds my XP. The experience drain is just hooked right up to this now, instead of filling up the Tinker's tanks. This is probably overkill. I probably could have just used like a GregTech tank or something, but whatever. It's here now, and it will probably never fill up. I've also been doing a little bit of playing around with different potential block palettes for the basement. I wanted to do something darker. I kind of like the abyssal brick next to this modern felsic stone brick pattern. Just like this, with this as the wall and this is the floor. Especially because as I use more of this space, more of the floor will be covered. So I'm a little more comfortable using a busier pattern on the floor. I think if I used that on the walls, it's just too much. You can see here, even just these little splotches of the pattern. It's just too much. Yeah, this is the palette that I think I'm going to go with, but I'm not 100% convinced yet. And if anyone has any thoughts or feedback on the basement palette, do let me know. Other than that, what else got done? Let me open up the quest book and we'll see what we can remember. Fishing, farming, cooking. I think this is more or less where we left off before. I don't think I did a lot on camera here. I have still, of course, been working towards this Healing Axe quest, and I will do a quick status update on that as well. But otherwise, I don't think there's a lot in this page. kill all the things. I'm always cycling through these. I'm sure I claimed a few rewards from this. I don't think I've started building better bases yet. I haven't started forestry yet, other than getting the work table. Getting around, I don't have a lot of options yet. We do actually have a few things coming up, so that'll be interesting to look through, see what our mobility options are. Oh, I could have just, well, I assume a boat is, oh, it's actually not that bad. I expected this to be so much worse. I should have built that a while ago. Oh, and I could have gotten all my water gardens from that too. Wow. Yeah, interesting. As far as Steam goes, I don't think we did anything new. Besides, the clipboard quest. We ended up completing, of course, these quests for calcite and gypsum and lapis here. But otherwise, we're pretty much no main quest progress, of course, because everything's gated behind steel. Same here. Oh, I did find a loot games dungeon, and I did a bad job at Minesweeper. Unfortunately, that footage was lost. But the next time I find one, I'm sure you will all have an opportunity to see how bad I can be at Minesweeper. This says storage upgrades, but I thought this takes steel. This does take steel. Interesting, this quest is not gated behind steel. But yes, this I know I can upgrade things, and I'm waiting for steel to be able to do it. I'm pretty sure the drawer upgrades also take steel. Yeah, steel screws. Interesting that this one is gated, but this one isn't, even though this one also needs steel. Yeah. So I think still can't go over there, still loud. I think as far as the base goes, that's pretty much all that has occurred. Nothing really interesting on the surface either, I don't think. I haven't done a ton of new exploration. So I believe we are pretty much caught up to where I'm at and where I have been. So if we go ahead, since we've got a reward for this one. Ooh. This is going to be an interesting choice. I feel like iron and gold aren't that hard to get, and this might be more interesting since you can use buckets of experience to buy things. I'm gonna go with the concentrated essence berries. I'm doing it. I've made an executive decision. Otherwise, let's open these loot bags. What did we get? Did anything end up in my backpacks? No. Okay. Those are our two loot bags. One is a fancy sign, and a diamond ore. Actually, that's not too bad. Where does that go? That goes in here. I have lots of diamonds. I don't need it right now, but that's all right. And I have a couple more of these fancy signs somewhere, I thought. Where are they? Are they in here? They are. You should be in building materials since you're signs. All right, well, those loot bags were uninspiring, but such as, let's see, can I get to... Oh, it's not on this side. Loud machine noises. Throw those in there. I definitely need to do an I2C episode sooner than later. That's something to remember. Let's go. I can't imagine it's been long enough. 2,400 seconds is 4 minutes. Did I stall for at least 4 minutes? Do we have some steel up here? No. No, we do not. And yeah, these have ticked through a couple of... Oh, no. I put 15 in total. Well, we're at, I guess about halfway done. I'm running out of things to stall with. Oh, I was going to give an update on the status of the healing axe. Let's go take a look in that, and this is going to be a little loud, I'm sorry. So in here, we now have 20 of all of the meals except for the rainbow curry. We have all of the gardens except the nether gardens, and we have half of the tofu we need. The rainbow curry needs coconut, which I think needs to come off of a tree. So I think I'm going to need to get into either I2C or forestry to like be able to crossbreed a coconut tree somehow. It didn't look like I could just buy one with like quest rewards. At least not that I saw. Presumably there are also some biomes where they might appear naturally. But I have not found such a place yet. It also needs, a few different plants. I've collected some of the flowers that I need for the rainbow curry, but until I can get the coconut, that is kind of stalled.
20 minutes later.
All right. Well, I'm going to say that explosion of everything there means that the steel is done. It's bedtime, and then let's head over to our blast furnace and collect the fruits of our labors. We are here and checking inside our steel ingots. Excellent. Oh, and I can also see that I don't know. I'm still not sure how much fuel it's using. I guess I don't have to be collecting the ashes, but... Oh! Hello. Weakness, slowness, and mining fatigue. I'm glad I built this over here. For anyone watching who wasn't present when I first discussed building this over here, I am playing with pollution on. So this thing is pumping out 10 times. It's a lot of pollution. I'm not 100% sure how much pollution it puts off. 200 per second. Each of these iron furnaces makes 20 a second, but I'm not running them full time over in the base. And there goes. Ugh. Weakness, slowness, and mining fatigue again. Yep. I'm not running anything that's in the base full time, so we are not pumping out anything close to that 200 per second. These each also, I think, make 20 a second, and I'm probably pushing my luck with how frequently these run, plus plus this on top of them. But yeah, 200 a second is clearly we're gonna see that chunk start to turn brown. I think that'll be exciting. But at any rate, we have 40 steel ingots, and we saw that quest complete. So let's grab that reward. What do I want? Do I want iron ore? No, I don't. I want a loot bag. We got this breaded pork chop, which I think is new for me. Yeah, not yet eaten. Let's do it. Throw the other ones in my lunchbox. And open this loot bag. I'll take redstone torches. Those are going to be handy eventually. I don't really have a redstone chest yet. This is very full. I don't even know what to do with half of this stuff. I'm going to put this in here for now. It's not really the right place, but oh, and also apparently I got some iron ore. All right. I'll have to crush that up at some point. But for now, I can just go in here. Whichever one of those is iron ore. Okay. So let's figure out what the first things we want to do with the steel are. Actually, a quite different storage. Oh, this would be good to build. I should be able to just complete this right now by grabbing a stack of wrought iron ingots. So let's get that quest completed. Yep. Because I was ahead of the game on the wrought iron thing. Okay. So we've kind of got, I think, 3 paths forward if I look at sort of the full list of things ahead of us. This needs wire. This requires wire wrap, which is rubber. Okay. So really, this path doesn't get us very far until we go to the nether and get sulfur to make rubber. Okay. So I was going to say we have this path making molds for some things, and like technically we do, but I don't think they're useful until we unlock this path by going to the nether. So that's the flint and steel path. A worthwhile endeavor for sure, but maybe more prep work would be good before we do that. Upgrade of the upgrade of the upgrade. Making steel everything. Fresh tool head starts at 1 level below. You'll need to use it enough to level it up. And then this gives some thalmic or slimy. Interesting. This seems worth doing and is pretty easy for us to just get these pieces cast. Better backpack. I might not have this much tanned leather right now, but I can get it pretty easily. And that just needs a steel ring. There's lots of options that have opened up, really. And if we look around here, we can see that every machine now has steel upgrades that we can do, although these are going to use steam twice as fast. High pressure solar boiler does produce quite a bit more. Yeah, there's a lot of work to get this done. We're gonna have to do the reinforced glass plus advanced alloy. Mixed metal ingot, iron, bronze, tin. Okay. We can actually do that. In various ways. Kiwi jelly sandwich. So we could think about that as sort of our first big upgrade for our Steam production. We also have, and we have, again, we have these steel upgrades for everything, but I'm worried if I start upgrading to steel machines, I'm just not going to have the Steam production capacity. We also have this path forward, which is probably the better. Well, I should do this first because this is easy. But I also should be looking at making alemite so that I can make the tool forge. Because this will let me make the large tools, especially the mining hammer, which is important. But apparently also a crossbow, which wants me to be, again, mining obsidian. You know, the mining hammer is going to be sorry, I was reading the quest description to myself. Getting the hammer is going to make mining so much easier, and ditto, the lumber axe is going to be really important. So I think first, let's just make our steel tools, and then let's be thinking about these alemite large plates. 1152 millibuckets. How many? Millibuckets, 144. So that's how many ingots worth of mathing 8 ingots. So I need 16 ingots in total to make the 2 large plates to make this thing. That's what the math says. So we're making 16 of these. Molten alemite from alloying is ooh, I need obsidian for this. Okay. We're gonna have to figure out smashing obsidian. That's gonna be a whole thing. So let's throw these tools in here. Let's put this back here. And let's just start by upgrading our tools to steel. That is the most basic thing that we could be doing right now. And it's the easiest. So we're going to need this, 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 and this. And I'm also going to need the ones for my magic, which I think is, I don't remember. Let's see. Matic. Another axe and another shovel. All right. Excellent. And then, yeah, I'm just using the rapier. All right. So that's 6 in total. All right. I'm trying to be somewhat frugal with my steel to start with. While that smelts, I do have a bunch of lava here. 4, 8, 9. So let's go ahead and let me see here. If I just grab some cobblestone and a bucket of water. That's a full bucket, right? All right, never mind. Let's go get a bucket of water. Okay. We're going to make a little... Let's make a little obsidian making contraption upstairs and turn some of that lava that I have there into obsidian. So if we kind of do... I guess I can do it just one at a time. That'll be easier and safer. So the water will go there. Lava goes at the bottom. Water goes there. Everybody's happy. Let's see if this works. If I've forgotten how to obsidian, then I should just give up now. I didn't really build myself a staircase here. Let's put that back in, and let's build ourselves a little staircase. There we go. Now I should be able to do this. That goes there. Water goes in. I cannot harvest obsidian with... All right, well, we'll figure that out. For now, steel, pick. I'm actually going to do that one first. Axe, shovel, pickaxe, another axe, another shovel, and sword blade. There we go. And let's go get all of our tools upgraded. Everything's got to be repaired first. And forgot to repair the sword. All right, there we go. Our tools upgraded. I could make rods for all of them, but I think the bronze handles and bronze bindings will suffice for now. Yeah, so this will get up to the right mining level to get obsidian. I just have to go grind a bunch to get it upgraded. So, oh, actually, I probably want to keep the bronze tool rod since that gives a durability modifier on everything. Anyway, we're going to go mining. Let me get some things put away. What else is in my inventory here? Losing my mind. Bop, bop. 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 Okay. Let's get some mining done. I'm going to get this leveled up so I can harvest obsidian, and then we're going to try to get the alumite for the tool forge. Okay, our pickaxe is now upgraded. We are obsidian tier. So let's go grab that obsidian that we need and figure out this whole alumite situation. Let's grab some aluminum from the noisy zone. Oh, everything's quiet. Why is everything quiet? There's steam. Oh, nope, there it goes. Oh, it's quiet because these machines are done. Okay. Aluminum. And I will have to wash this, of course. Bonk. Bonk. I should have, checked for any more impure. Oh, we have one more aluminum dust. Okay. Let's, eat, as always. Okay. Let's go figure out this whole alumite situation. So we'll grab our block of obsidian. It's not nearly as slow as it could have been. Okay, so one block of... Oh, whoops, it ended up in my... Let's lock both of these backpacks. Grab the obsidian. Okay. So this is going to melt, and we will see how much... I guess I can check. No, not search mode. Thank you. Molten obsidian from... Normal obsidian is 288 millibuckets. So that is the equivalent of 2 ingots, right? I do molten steel from a steel ingot. Yeah, 144. So I need to put 2 steel ingots in here. And then alumite for each one of these. I need 2.5 aluminum. So if I've got 2 ingots there, I need 5 aluminum. And if I'm right, and I may not be right, this should make 2 alumite ingots with nothing else left. There's our 2 steel. There's our 2 obsidian. And then as the aluminum comes in, please tell me I can math. Perfect. 2 alumite ingots. I'm going to go ahead and grab an ingot cast because I need one of these for the quest. Perfect. I will take the steel. Ooh, or do I want this thalmic tool rod? What does thalmic do? That's a question. Let's head and check our books. All right. Well, the answer is I don't know. I have no idea what thalmic does. Cannot find it anywhere. So you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to add it to one of my tools. All right, so for the tool forge, I now need to make 14 more, which is 7 more blocks of obsidian. I also need to make in here, let's see, do I have a large plate pattern? I don't. So make the large plate pattern. Make a large plate. So I will also need to make some more aluminum brass if I don't have it. I don't. Okay. So that is also on the to-do list. But first, let's make a bunch more obsidian. Yay. Okay, so we have 8 obsidian, 16 steel, and what is 5 times 16 is 50 plus 30 is, ouch, 80 aluminum needs to go in there. The rest of this aluminum dust is going to have to be for making some aluminum brass, which let's see here. Aluminum brass, it makes 1 copper and 3 aluminum makes 3 brass. Okay. Let me just grab a copper ingot. And that'll go in here as things. There we go. The rest of this aluminum goes in. You know, I may as well just do all of it. Oh, whoops. That's not what I meant to do, but that's okay. Do the rest of it. Do 2 copper. There we go. That should make 6 aluminum brass for me, and oh, or I did my math on the alumite totally wrong, and I only needed 10 of them. That's okay. I will have the aluminum in here, and I can smelt it with copper as needed. Oops. That's all right. Let's go ahead and make the large plate that we need. Make sure the aluminum brass is selected. It is. All right. Perfect. Now switch to the alumite. Yep. And we'll cast out 2 of these. And I should go to bed because there's monsters about. All right. And with those 2 things, I also need 4 blocks of iron, a tool station, a seared stone slab, and that's it. Okay. I can do that. 4 blocks of iron is easy. That's, let's see. Oh, whoops. Inventory bugs. Let's see. 36 of them right into the compressor. Extractor, hammer, compressor. There we go. I believe I have a tool station somewhere. I do. It needs to be the half-size one, but that's okay. I think that's just a saw. And seared stone slab. And if I go ahead and get that and get that, we are all prepped. We have our 2 plates. Bop, bop. We have a tool station. We have a slab. I'm sure those are in the wrong place. We have... let's use our weakest hammer, because we do need to wear it out eventually. This compressor will be done momentarily. So what did I do? I said we needed 5 for every... I thought we needed 5 aluminum for every... Did I do 5 aluminum for each steel ingot instead of 5 aluminum for each obsidian? Is that what I did wrong? I'll have to rewatch the footage. Okay, this guy is upsetting me. Come here. There we go. Finally, some peace and quiet. And as always, the experience goes right in the toilet. The experience drain. Right in the toilet. Okay. Compressor is done. We have our 4 blocks. My chickens are plopping out eggs, which is always a good thing to hear. There we go. We have our tool forge. We can go ahead and remove the tool station here and replace it with our first tool forge. With this, we will now be able to make bigger tools. And with this quest complete, we'll claim our loot bag, of course. I think... Oh, I never claimed this one either. Do I want another Thaumium tool rod? Why not? I'll take 2. They're small. Let's go ahead and repair this. And we'll put one of these... Oh, hey, it gets an extra... So 1.25 has a total durability of 3.7, effective durability of 535. If I swap this out, its effective durability is 504. I'm just not sure what Thalmic does. Does Thalmic just give us the durability modifier, which is not as good as bronze? Did I just pick bad quest rewards? Does it do anything else? Oh, it also gives me an extra modifier, doesn't it? I saw that. Modifiers remaining. 6 to 7. So that is actually worthwhile. On my pickaxe, and I think I'll save this one for my mining hammer. I probably should have saved the first one for my mining hammer too, now that I think about it. But yeah. Let's open this up. We got seeds. Oh boy. Yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. We've got our beautiful steel pickaxe with its obsidian binding and Thalmic tool rod. I think it looks great. Let's get up into... Yeah, look at that pickaxe. I'm not gonna lie, this is like the third or fourth time I've tried to record an outro. Yeah, I'm having a hard time. Even by my standards, I've been rambly and way off the rails. Um, but I am really happy with the progress today. I'm really happy to have gotten steel production up and running. I grabbed another 40 steel. I'm really happy to have Alamite figured out, to have started doing some things with obsidian. I need to get more lava for that, of course. And I think we're in a really good place. You know, we're making, if I did my math right, we're making a steel a minute over there, which isn't great by any means, but it's, you know, at the rate we're currently consuming it, it's manageable. So next time I want to work on tools and armor and weapons upgrades. Possibly also the storage upgrades, because those are important. And you know, after that, we will be pushing into the Nether. I do think that I want to try to get some of these side episodes that I've been talking about doing done in here somewhere. I think steel is a good milestone to kind of stop, take a break, get organized. So that might mean getting into crops over here. That might mean, as I mentioned at the start of this episode, I think I need to do some forestry stuff to get coconut trees. There's also bees. There's also getting into building better bases a little bit, and possibly, you know, getting some interesting architecture going on here. I'd especially love some better lights, and maybe getting into building better bases will help with some of my indecision about the palette for the basement. So yeah, I think it'd be good to get a couple of those things done over the next few videos. And plus, working on stuff like that will give time for the steel to pile up a little bit, so that we have more of it when we are pushing forward on things that need it. At any rate, thank you very much for watching. I don't usually opine on the algorithm, but especially since I've missed my normal upload schedule and I know the algorithm hates that, if you are enjoying, a like or a comment is, you know, helpful to help YouTube get the content in front of other people. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.